What's good? Welcome back to Trash Man MMA, and today we're going over UFC Fight Night. Robert Whitaker versus Rainer de Ridder in Abu Dhabi at UAE, whatever, same thing, bro. I'm hyped for this card. As y'all know, as I've been saying, I called out for this card, dude. It starts at 9 a.m. where I'm at. That's too early for me. I'm actually gonna call out as well for the Johnny Walker Ming Yang Zhang card, but we'll get that to that later. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get straight into this card, bro. These picks are a little last minute. It is Friday, but I will get this video out by 5 at least. So I'm recording this at 4. We'll get it out though. We'll get it out. So just know when you see this, bro, this just happened, all right? But let's get straight into it, man. It's a really good card. You have a really high level, a lot of high level names here, a lot of well-known names, a lot of ranked opponents, dude. A lot of people who should be ranked as well. So let's just get straight into it, bro. Starting off the card, Martin Buday versus Marcus Buchecha. I'm taking the underdog here in Martin Buday, bro. I know Marcus Buchecha is a hyped guy. He's 5-1. He's coming from the I forget what organization, either PFL or One. Extensive grappling background, has a whole bunch of grappling matches. He lost a decision match to Ryan Gordon as well in one of his last grappling matches. Came up short, like I said. He got the decision loss. But I mean, to not be subbed by Ryan Gordon that speaks pretty highly. It's very dangerous because Marcus Buchecha's all of his wins come by finish in the first round. He has 4 subs, 1 KO, all in the first round. Martin Buday is, the type of guy to go to split decision with freaking Andrei Arlovsky. You know what I'm saying? He goes to decision with Lucas Przeski, Mr. 1-6 in the UFC. So it is hard to really go for Martin Buday, but he's 15-2. He has a lot of good wins is a stretch. But he has decent wins. He has okay losses. I just think. Well, hold on. Let's talk about Marcus Buchecha. So yeah, it was one championship. His one loss actually comes to Omar Kane, who, if you know ball, he's the guy who beat. I think his name is Anatoly something. The first 3 Division 1 championship, middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight. Omar Kane actually beat Anatoly, I believe, at light heavyweight, or maybe it was heavyweight. So that is a pretty decent L to have, and it wasn't by finish or anything. It was by decision, so pretty good L to have. He's a big, strong dude, Omar Kane. Huge dude. Comes from a crazy grappling style from his country. I just really believe that the chances of this fight making it past round 1 are extremely high. Martin Buday is a decision warrior. If he knows how to do one thing, it's go the distance, bro. Maybe a little bit too much. But I just think Marcus Buchecha, and if you guys paid attention to Rainer de Ridder's interview with DJ, you would know that they don't even test over there, bro. Like, he was talking about, like, they don't drug test. They don't do anything over there. All they really do is that water bullshit. Make sure you don't cut water weight. But he was saying how they don't test for roids or anything like that. So I believe Marcus Buchecha, and coming from the fucking grappling background where those guys are juiced to the gills, he's going to come in here looking worse than Martin Buday. He's going to come over here jiggling at range probably. He's going to be off cycle. He's going to be a lot weaker, a lot slower. His takedowns aren't going to be as effective. His grappling sequences, he's probably going to gas out a lot more. I just can see Martin Buday pulling off, I believe he was the underdog, pulling off the underdog win, probably by split decision. I can see him, though, losing the first, maybe in some hairy moments. But I see Martin Buday winning rounds 2 and 3 and winning this fight either by unanimous or split decision. I'm going Martin Buday. On to the next fight, Muhammad Yahya versus Steve. I'm not going to say that one. I'm not going to say that one, y'all. Y'all can say that one in your head. I ain't going to say it. Muhammad Yahya versus Steve. Okay, I already said it. Muhammad Yahya, a lightweight, going down to featherweight. Steve is not a I'm not gonna say established featherweight, but he has only fought in the featherweight division. But he's only had one fight in the UFC. Muhammad Yahya 0-2, Steve 0-1. I'm going with lighter man skill here. Steve Young, just a featherweight through and through. Muhammad Yahya hasn't had success at lightweight, and he's going down to a more technical, more faster division. And in the lightweight division, he was losing to the most unskilled fighters probably on the roster. Bro lost a unanimous decision to Trevor Peek. Trevor fucking Peek. Mr. Stand and Hammer Fist, dude, Trevor Peek. Standing Hammer Fist, Trevor Peek. Unanimous out technicality, this guy. Uh, Steve also does have a good win on the Contender Series over AJ Cunningham. Like, I believe that's like Bryce Mitchell's main training partner, or at least one of them. Somebody that he's seen a lot with. I just don't think if you're losing to untechnical, not really good Trevor Peek, who's like 1-2 in the UFC, maybe 2-2. If you're losing to that guy at lightweight, if you're gonna go down, you're just not really gonna have any success. I see Steve. I don't think he has much finishing potential here, or maybe he does. Maybe he can get like some sort of submission off of on Muhammad Yahya. But right now, I'm leaning towards a 30-27 in favor of Steve Neguyen. Oh, how am I sneeze? Bless you. Thank you. But I got Steve 30-27. On to the next fight. Ibo Aslan versus Billy Elikana. Now, Billy Elikana has had a fight in the UFC. I believe he's only had one. His only fight being against Bogdan Gushkov, who he had a lot of success against in the grappling department. Now, just looking at Billy Elikana, you would think this guy's a grappler. And you would think, all right, Ibo Aslan, you know, his only loss in the UFC is to freaking fucking Ion Kutalaba by what was it, arm triangle? His only loss in the UFC is by freaking Ion Kutalaba by arm triangle. Billy Elikana, this jiu-jitsu wizard looking guy, looks like freaking Jackson McVeigh. Oh, he's gonna go out there, he's gonna crafty vet it up, he's gonna freaking twist him into a pretzel and sub him. Bro, Billy Elikana has one submission victory, and it was like his first fight in his professional career. It was by guillotine. Ibo Aslan has, in my opinion, Ibo Aslan is a real light heavyweight. Billy Elikana is a fucking scrawny middleweight. What is he doing in this light heavyweight division? I believe he's had some middleweight fights, but why are you here? You are not built the same as Ibo Aslan. You can't punch as hard. Your striking, in my opinion, isn't nearly as good. Yes, Billy Elikana had some success against Bogdan Gushkov, but mind you, Bogdan Gushkov took that fight on short notice. He didn't know who this guy was. I believe that was just kind of not a layup, but it was I don't want to say a mismatch or anything, but it was a style difference. For Bogdan Gushkov, who didn't know who he was fighting, didn't know what this guy was good at. Okay, he sees, one submission. This probably guy isn't even training grappling. So I don't really blame Bogdan Gushkov for not looking that good in the first round and kind of getting into some very tricky opponent positions. But I think Ibo Aslan sensing, dude, this guy's gonna try and go blow for blow with me. He has one submission victory and he looked okay in the grappling, but I'm going to put hands on this guy. When I land, there's going to be a power difference. There's going to be a visual difference. We will react differently to shots. And Billy Elikana, his scrawny frame, he's going to take these shots and he's going to wilt. There's going to be a noticeable difference when they both land. And I got Ibo Aslan finishing him in the first round. Ibo Aslan doesn't have the best wins, but like he's like 2-1. Rafael Sequeira, Antoine Cherkali. But look, if you're gonna go blow for blow with Ibo Aslan, I got Ibo. You know what I'm saying? I don't have Billy Elikana. He doesn't look like he has pop in his shots. He doesn't even look that fast or slick either. I'm going Ibo Aslan by first round KO, perhaps TKO. On to the next fight though. Amanda Ribas versus Tabitha Ritchie. Ranked women's strawweight fight on the third fight on the fucking prelims. That's what I like to see. But I really want to go Tabitha Richie here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I really want to go Tabitha Richie here. But everything points to Amanda Ribas winning. Lighter woman skills. She fought. Wait, wait. Why does? I don't know. Straw weight. I don't know. I don't know. Amanda, fuck, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I have notes here. I don't even know what to think. I will say Amanda's Ribas' only good win in the past like 5 years is fucking Veranda Jandaroba. Now Tabitha Ritchie as well. She doesn't have the best wins, right? You can make Angela Hill, but Gillian Robertson's is a pretty damn good win. Tisha Pennington, but Ribas does have a 5-inch reach advantage. I don't think Tabitha Ritchie's gonna be able to get close with this fucking distance with this distance management from Ribas. I think she'll be a much more slick striker. Tabitha Ritchie just has no ability to finish a fight. Amanda Ribas does. She can finish a fight, but I don't think she will. But I think that just danger factor will give Amanda Ribas the edge. I'm going to go Amanda Ribas by just popping that jab in Tabitha Ritchie's face and Tabitha Ritchie not being able to get in close. I got Amanda Ribas probably like 30-27. On to the next fight. Davy Grant versus Damon Blackshear. This one is interesting. Davy Grant, everybody's favorite unk. You know, this the guy that you're not the cookout. You dab him up. He probably a chill guy, cool guy, whatever. You know, he's a little fighter on the side and shit. But it really just comes down to Damon Blackshear being an absolute wizard on the floor, an absolute wizard in jiu-jitsu. He has a pretty good loss to one of the Basharat brothers, or maybe that is Davy Grant. I don't think so though. No, yeah. He has a loss to the good Basharat brother, whatever his name is, and a draw with Yusuf Zalal, which is aging pretty fucking well now. And Davy Grant is let's face it, he's 7-6 in the UFC. He's 40, and damn near all of his losses, come by submission. If you have grappling threat and if you are a good grappler, you 9 times out of 10 you could take this guy. He's 50-50. He's 7-6. He's about to be 7-7. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I can't really trust Davy Grant, who's 40, who's known to not do that well against grapplers. Damn near all of his losses come by sub. I can't really trust you. Why would I trust you? I don't think he has that much pop on his shots. That'll put Damon Blackshear away either. But I mean, Damon Blackshear only really gets KO'd by fairly good guys. I forgot who that guy was that finished him, but I mean that was not a bad loss. When he got fucking knocked out in it was like 20 seconds. But I'm going Damon Blackshear by probably submission in, I would say, the second round. I'm not gonna say he's gonna finish him too quick. I don't think he's gonna get a fucking twister on him. I think Davy Grant will be hip to it. You know, at least know what's coming for him. I think he's spent a lot of time grappling, but with all that time grappling in the in the training camp, I think he's gonna be a bit more bruised and battered than Damon Blackshear is. So I got Damon Blackshear by probably second round finish. On to the next fight. Muslim Salikov versus Carlos Leal. Everybody's favorite juice head, bro. Everybody's favorite juice head. Nah, just kidding. I'm gonna stall a little bit because I want to pull up some stats. Okay, here we go. I got Muslim Salikov. I do have Muslim Salikov here. Look, bro, he's a crafty vet, man. He's a crafty vet. I think he's going to masterclass this dude, man. Like, I get it. Carlos Leal has had 2 good performances in the UFC. But who are they against? Okay, he was juiced to the gills against Renat Fakhretdinov in his debut that he took on short notice, I believe. All right, cool. Bro, he finished Alex Morono. Like, I do believe that is a good seeing that he can finish Alex Morono. I believe Alex Morono is a really tough guy to put away. A lot of people really don't put him away. But I mean, he's 1-1 in the UFC. cool, you beat Alex Morono and you had a competitive fight with Renat Fakhretdinov, who honestly at this point isn't really showing to be the best. Like, yeah, he's here and there and he's doing his thing, he's winning, but I'm not really rating that win right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he just, you know what I'm saying? Nicholas Dalby took him to a split decision. You know, he didn't even beat, what was that? Zaleski? Was that his name? Zaleski? Like, come on, bro. Come on. The most impressive thing that he's done recently was that fight when Kevin Lee came back from the fucking like GFL. Came back from Eagle FC and he guillotined him out cold. That's the last impressive thing that I've seen from fucking Renat Fakhretdinov. Cool, bro. You took that guy to like a scrap, a war. Muslim Salikov though is a vet here. He's been doing his thing. He won't be coming off cycle. He's not going to be slower and weaker like Carlos Leal is. I believe they're going to be testing this boy a lot more. He's coming off cycle, dude. He's not going to have as much pop in his shots. He's going to be a lot slower. And Salikov, dude, his fucking karate, his shit is wicked. His last win was a spinning wheel kick KO. Come on, man. This guy's kind of crazy. Like, his record may not look the prettiest, but Randy Brown L, that's not bad. Nicholas Dalby L, that's not bad. It's like, I believe Carlos Leal will be dangerous in the first for sure. I think Carlos Leal can potentially drop Muslim Salikov in the first, but I think Salikov can rally back and win the later rounds, win the second and third round. I got Muslim Salikov by 29-28, maybe a second round finish of his own after Carlos Leal poured out all the gas tank trying to get that first round finish. I think Muslim Salikov can rally back. Fuck the hype. I'm not buying this shit, dude. I see that this guy's only win is Alex Morono. Cool, it was in the first minute. But, I mean, Alex Morono is a fucking, like Lucas Tracy said, the fucking dodo bird, bro. Like, he's not going to be there, you know? He's not going to throw anything back. So it's easy to get a first round KO over a fucking punching bag. I got Muslim Salikov 29-28. On to the next fight. A fight which I believe should be on the main card. Just funny because Bryce Mitchell has actually got booted out of the rankings at featherweight, but now he's back in the rankings at featherweight. But Bryce Mitchell moving down to bantamweight made the weight with ease. I mean, he made it. Said Nurmagomedov, experienced, you know, he obviously that name he's getting carried by. I don't think he's related to them, or maybe he is, but I don't think he is related to Habib and all of them. But just Mitchell is just so much more experienced. I mean, when you look at this guy's losses, I mean, come on, dude. Ilya Taporia, Josh Emmett. Said Nurmagomedov doesn't have power like Josh Emmett. Who's his other loss? Gene Silva. Said don't got power like that. He don't got fucking grappling like that. Said Nurmagomedov is getting his fucking finishes by dudes sticking their head into guillotines, and he's like, "Oh, it's there. I might as well get it." And obviously, that's not a diss to Said Nurmagomedov. He's doing what he has to. But that fight against fucking what was his name? Muin Gafarov, bro, literally just ran at Said, head forward, bulldozing at him. Said, "Hey, here's my neck, dude. How about you guillotine me?" And he got guillotined. Like, I don't really rate that. I think Bryce Mitchell is going to a lot scrappier decisions with at least ranked oppositions like Dan Ige. I get it. He fought Kron Gracie, not the best, but and as of recently, he hasn't looked the best as well. More losses than I believe I believe those were his last two wins. Dan Ige and fucking Kron Gracie. I believe he's like 2-3 right now. So not the best, but I think it's still leagues better than Said Nurmagomedov, who, I mean, just isn't the best. Just look at his record. He's nothing crazy. I don't know exactly what he is in the UFC, but he's not been good enough to really have any memorable performances. So I'm going Bryce Mitchell by just overall more well-rounded. I think he has more pop in his shots. I think he'll be faster as well. I think Bryce Mitchell isn't going to be sticking his head into any guillotine, so I think he's going to give Said Nurmagomedov a lot to look at. So I got Bryce Mitchell, probably 29-28 split decision, realistically. I think Said can hold his own, lighter man skill, like I'm saying, but I think he can hold his own, but I think Bryce Mitchell will get the nod. Or maybe he won't. You know where it's at. It's in fucking UAE, so maybe he won't get the nod. But I could see it being a robbery. On to the next fight, though. On to the main card. Nikita Krylov versus Bogdan Gushkov. Now, I did have some questions about this fight. Nikita Krylov, obviously, we know he's coming off of a KO loss to fucking Dominic Reyes. We appreciate you, Nikita Krylov, for taking a dive. Thank you very much for getting our GOAT back on track. But Bogdan Gushkov, who is he beating, bro? Billy Elikana? Yeah, buddy. Would you want a fucking cookie? Ryan Spann? Oh, bro, that's amazing. Fuck out of here, dude. That shit's bullshit. Um, I got Nikita Krylov winning this. I think he's a lot more. Oh, there's something in my mouth. Fucking hell. Nikita Krylov, I get it. He also beat fucking Ryan Spann, so it's not the best comparison to make. But this guy's a wizard. He has 16 submissions in his career. Bogdan Gushkov was getting kind of grapple fucked by Billy Elikana, who made his debut on short notice, a fucking middleweight. What are you gonna do when a Nikita Krylov, a proper light heavyweight, great grappling, what are you gonna do when he's on your back? He's not a middleweight, bro. You can't just get up and slam him. Like, you're not gonna be able to move that weight of Nikita Krylov like you perhaps would a Billy Elikana. I just think Nikita Krylov's so much better, man. Like, he has wins over Volkan Oezdemir. Like, come on, dude. Like I get it. He lost. He lost. All right, bro. He got fucking chest leg hooked by freaking Dominic Reyes when he was coming in like a goof. But that was after a long, long, long layoff. That was like after 2 years of not being in the cage. So I can let that one slide. But now I think he's staying reasonably active. I think he's gonna be able to. I think he's gonna be able to get this one done against an unproven, somehow ranked Bogdan Gushkov, who again Ryan Spann and Billy Elikana. I'm not rating that shit, dude. I'm not rating that. I'll learn my lesson from Derek Lewis and freaking Talison Teixeira. Derek Lewis is freaking proven in Nikita Krylov. Talison Teixeira is a fucking 2-0 hype beast. Or 1-0 hype beast. My apologies. I got Nikita Krylov. Probably second round KO. Or sub. On to the next fight. Asu Amabaya versus Jose Ochoa. Now, this was another fight as well where I was like, dude, flyweights, man, this is kind of unpredictable and hard to pick. But once I started thinking about it reasonably, I was like, wait a minute. Asu Amabayev, 4-1 in the UFC, only losses to Manal Cap. Not a bad loss. I don't really rate Manal Cap, but I think he's top 10 worthy. I believe he's top 8, maybe top 5. No, not top 5, top 8. Jose Ochoa, bro, you lost to Loner Kavanagh. Cool, you beat freaking, what's his name? I'm blanking on his name. What's his name? Cody Durden. You beat Cody Durden, bro. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. He's 1-4 in his last 5. I get it. You finished him the most impressively, but you also got hurt in the first round. You yourself almost got finished by Cody fucking Durden. Like, Asu Amabayev, I get it. He didn't have a good showing against Manel Cap, but I think he's just leagues better than a 1-1 Jose Ochoa, whose best win, like I gotta repeat myself, Cody Durden, who's 1-4 in his last 5. Yeah, like, I'm not. That's cool. You had a good KO over him, but I'd expect you to KO him. Asu Amabayev, just a lot more proven, 10 times more proven than what Jose Ochoa is done. I'm actually surprised Jose Ochoa is getting this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I haven't mentioned this. This is a short notice fight for a freaking Jose Ochoa, though. These odds are crazy. It's near even. It's basically a pick'em fight. Asu Amabayev, who was supposed to fight on this card, is taking a guy who's taking this fight on short notice, who doesn't belong here. He's getting this fight because it's short notice. Like I was going to say, I'm surprised Jose Ochoa is getting this fight because the guy who beat him, Loner Kavanagh, he's not getting an opportunity like this. But it makes sense because why would you? Why would you want to take this fight? Like, I think there's levels between these fighters. I think the short notice and just the skill gap is going to be very apparent. Don't get me wrong. I think Jose Ochoa can give him a good run for his money. Like that one fucking bum was able to give Manal Cap a run for his money on his debut. But I got Asuam Abayev just by being an actual, like, we've seen Asuam Abayev take it, you know? We've kind of just seen Jose Ochoa take it from a guy who's kind of on his way out, you know? Asuam Abayev had a win over Mateus Nicolau. CJ Vergara, those are good wins. Jose Johnson, you know, it's okay win. Ode Osborne, I believe he's like outside of the top 15, you know? Those are good wins. Jose Ochoa, Cody Durden, cool, bro. That's about as good as a fucking Ode Osborne, you know what I'm saying? So I think Jose Ochoa, giving him more time, I think he can compete with the top of the top. But I'm actually kind of sad that they've given him this fight because I feel like this is just a mismatch. I feel like these odds aren't really representative of how this fight's going to look. I think Asuma Mabayev is going to steamroll this kid and show him levels or show him that, hey, bro, you're clearly not ready for this. So I got Asuma Mabayev, not by finish or anything. I just got a 30-27 masterclass. On to the next fight, Sara Magomedov versus Marc-Andre Barriault. I was going to say Marc-Andre. I got Sara Magomedov, dude. I mean, what are we doing here? We got a good slick striker who throws kicks out the wazoo, very wiry, throws everything but the kitchen sink. And we got Marc-Andre Barriault, a guy who just plods in forward with his head fucking forward. Head is the closest thing to you, bro. His furthest thing away from you are his fucking hands and feet, bro. This guy's not really dangerous at all. I think Sara Magomedov is just gonna piece this guy up. Yes, he didn't have the best performance against MVP, but MVP is genuinely one of the best strikers in the UFC right now, bro. This guy's striking and distance management is next level with his long ass arms, in and out style. That was bound to give Sara Magomedov issues. I don't know why I went for Sara Magomedov that fight. I just looked at the age really. But Marc-Andre Barriault, what does he got that Sara doesn't have? You think Marc-Andre Barriault's gonna shoot for a fucking double leg? You think he's gonna be getting those fucking crafty single leg sweeps out there? No. He has one to win by submission, and he's kind of been, dude. He's like, okay, look, I have his stats pulled up right now. He's 1-3, lost to Chris Curtis by split decision, got KO'd by Joe Pyfer in the first round, got KO'd by Dustin Stoltzfus in the first round, and his only win is Bruno Silva. Come on, bro, that's Bruno Silva when he was washed. What else have you done? Really, what else have you done? I'm not rating Marc-Andre Barriault whatsoever. Sara Magomedov lost to one of the best strikers in the UFC. He's not going to split decision fucking Chris Curtis, the action man Curtis. So I got Sara Magomedov. Even though he is pillow fisted, I think he can actually get a KO over here. Dude, if Dustin Stoltzfus can KO you in the first round, I think Sara Magomedov can. So I got Sara Magomedov by first round KO. On to the next. Peter Yan versus Marcus McGee, the co-main event of the evening. Now this one was giving me a bit of a trouble. I'm gonna admit, a little bit embarrassingly, it was giving me a wee bit of trouble. But but damn, people are asking me if I want a dog right now. But Peter Yan versus Marcus McGee, embarrassingly, this was giving me a little bit of an issue. But look, bro, I just seen a clip of Marcus McGee getting freaking folded by leg kicks by was it Jonathan Martinez, dude? Like I can't, bro. In his last fight, he was getting wobbled in the third round by low kicks by Jonathan fucking Martinez. Peter Yan's gonna eat this dude alive. Peter Yan is a master at mixing it up. His striking is next level. I don't think he's fucking top 10 like Lucas Tracy put him, wherever he put him. I believe he put him at 8. Jeez Louise, that's fucking glaze. But I think Peter Yan is levels better than fucking Jonathan Martinez. If Jonathan Martinez can get you in trouble in the third, Peter Yan can get you in trouble in the first and second. That's simple as. We're talking about a 32-year-old crafty vet who's held the belt, who's fought goats of the sport in Jose Aldo, Merab Dvalishvili. Not saying Sean O'Malley's a goat of the sport, but a slick striker like Sean O'Malley as well. Marcus McGee, bro's getting crumbled by low kicks. Who else has he beat? Fucking Gaston Bolaños, the fake Ilia Topuria. Yeah, I'm not buying that, bro. Not fucking buying that. JP buys, get the fuck out of here, dude. This guy's barely 4-0 in the UFC. Peter Yan has fucking done crazy shit in the sport already. He's 32. I don't think fucking Marcus McGee, unless he fucking, I don't know. Like, what is this guy doing? This guy's doing fucking kick flips on the fucking kick flips in the local freaking skate park. Peter Yan is dedicated to this. I don't think Marcus McGee is going to hold a candle to Peter Yan. So I got Peter Yan by probably second round TKO. Probably KO. I can see, I don't see knees or anything in the clinch. I think it's all going to be hands, shots to the body, and then finishing it with a low kick. Kind of like how, what's his face was doing it. Kind of like how Pantoja was doing up against Kai Kara. Piecing him up against the fence, and then he'd end it with low kick. Peter Yan will probably hit something like that against Marcus McGee. Really get him hurting early. So I got Peter Yan, second round KO. On to the main event, Robert Whittaker versus Rainer de Ridder. If you guys seen my stylistic breakdown, you know I'm going Rainer de Ridder. I think his presence is way too much. He's fucking 6'4" with a 5-inch reach advantage over Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker is what, 6 foot? I just think this pure what do you call presence factor alone from Rainer de Ridder is gonna be insane. Robert Whittaker is getting out presenced by Hamza Chimaev. I get it. A lot of pressure, but I think Rainer de Ridder is doing the same. Rainer de Ridder is not giving pillow-fisted Robert Whittaker any respect on the feet. Robert Whittaker's going to throw his little fucking double jab out there and then wait for 20 seconds, not do anything, and those 20 seconds will give Rainer de Ridder ample time to step in and grab Robert Whittaker's front leg, which he fucking has bro, Robert Whittaker's front leg is just prime. Just asking, hey, bro, take me down. You can take me down, dude. Come on, bro. Just grab it. Grab a single leg. What's Robert Whittaker? He's not going to stuff that shit, dude. Rainer de Ridder's going to pressure Robert Whittaker hard. Robert Whittaker is not going to use lateral movement because he can't. He's going to be going back and forth, and by the time he knows it, holy shit, my back foot is touching the fence. Rainer de Ridder is on a single leg. Shit, I'm taken down. Fuck. This former heavyweight champ is on me and I can't get up. This light heavyweight former one champion is on me, cranking on my neck. He has a arm triangle in. He is too much. I can't move him. This isn't Apollo Costa. This isn't a Marvin Vettori. I can't get this guy off of me. And that's what we're going to see. We're going to see a Rainer de Ridder just absolutely mog Robert Whittaker in there. He's not going to give him any respect. He's not going to do any. Robert Whittaker can't do anything to get respect from Rainer de Ridder. Rainer de Ridder has an amazing chin. He was taking crazy shots off of GM3, who I think has a lot of pop and I think is underrated. Dude, almost all of dude's wins come by finishes. You can't tell me that, oh yeah, man, Robert Whittaker, dude, with his crafty fucking 1-2 jab blitz. And then his fucking same side high kick. Yeah, man, it's going to give Rainer de Ridder so many issues. Name another combo. Name anything else that he does. Cool. Blitz 1-2. Cool. Not do anything for 10 seconds. Low kick. Cool. Not do anything for another 10 seconds. Same side high kick. Bro, Rainer de Ridder, I think his tool bag is going to be a lot deeper. I think when he has Robert Whittaker up against the fence after pressuring him, I think he's throwing crazy knees. I'm sorry, but I had to bring Bo Nickel back up. But Bo Nickel isn't a bitch for crumbling to those knees. Nobody's eating knees for 8 to 10 minutes straight. Even if you're Robert Whittaker, bro. I think Rainer de Ridder's going to do it more impressively than Hamza Chimaev. Maybe not as fast. I think it'll maybe take him to the second round. But I think he can not get a fluke rear naked choke where Robert Whittaker panic taps. I think it's going to be a sunken in arm triangle. It just forces Robert Whittaker, shit, I can't do anything. I can't get this guy off of me. This is impossible. This pressure is unrelenting. I can't do anything here. I got Rainer de Ridder by second round submission finish. And Robert Whittaker loses. It's easy to only lose to champs when you're facing Marvin Vettori and Paulo Costa. Simple as. Simple as, bro. Oh, well, undefeated for 11 years. Yeah, but who's this comp? Kevin Gastelum. Darren Till. Jared Cannonier is like honestly one of his best wins. Other than that, Ikram Alaskarov, I'm sorry. Paulo Costa, barely ranked. Marvin Vittori, barely ranked. Rainer de Ritter's a different beast, bro. He's a different imposing beast. Rainer de Ritter, second round submission. The end, not even the end of Robert Whittaker's reign. It's just like, there's never been one. This is the new era. This is the goofy goober era. This is fucking Anvil from the fucking top rope falling on your fucking chrome dome. Yeah, Rainer de Ritter's taking this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, if you want to see more, subscribe, leave a like, comment. Let me know what you thought. And I know it was a little bit since my last upload, so sorry about that. But hope you guys appreciated this one. So I'll catch you guys later. I'll give you my post-fight recap, which I will be able to do early. Like I said, I called out of work Saturday, so I will be able to get one out. So I appreciate you guys for staying tuned, watching everything, liking, even if you watch for 30 seconds. Like I said, from the bottom of my heart, it means everything to me. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one, guys.